this is the top half of the draw. And in this half of the draw, there is the
opponent. Please welcome
current world champions,
Muralitharan, Malaysia.
So the Indonesians, well, they're trying to reach a third consecutive quarter-final at the Indonesian Open, having been quarter-finalists for the last 2 years. And here, the Malaysians. Muralitharan and Muralitharan, who have had their injury woes over the last 12 months or so. Hopefully back to full fitness. For them, the Malaysians, they're trying to reach a first quarter-final here in their third appearance. Incidentally, third consecutive, last 16 match. Well, this is the sixth meeting between these two pairs, and of the previous 5, the Indonesians have won 3 of them, including the last 2. The last time was the final of the Hong Kong Open, so this is a repeat of last year's Hong Kong Open final.
And which side? The right side?
I'm so busy talking, Jeff, I wasn't listening. Quickly tell us who won the toss of the coin there and who chose what.
So the Malaysians, they won the toss, but they decided to serve. And so the Indonesians picked the side that they were already on, so no need to change their position of their bags.
Yeah, their kit packs. Yeah, thank you for that. So this is the Olympic champion, Apriyani Rahayu. She's playing her 11th consecutive Indonesia Open. And she's only 26 years of age, which means that she first played here as a 15-year-old. Born in Kendari in southeast Sulawesi. And she and her partner, currently number 9 on the world ranking, but did spend a total of 5 weeks across 2 different spells at number 4. Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti is playing her 7th Indonesian Open. And of course, Rahayu has been a finalist at this event. That was with Gracia Poli, who she won the Olympic gold with. That was 3 years ago in Bali. Beat Kitty Harukan and Prajongjai in the first round in 3 games. And if you were with us on Tuesday, you will have enjoyed that one. I certainly enjoyed calling that one. Muralitharan is 24 years of age, from Kedah, north-west of the Malay Peninsula. And they are currently 13 on the world ranking, but did spend 3 weeks at number 5. Muralitharan is the older of the 2 at the age of 26, but these 2 have been friends since they were juniors. In fact, since they were in high school. And she comes from Selangor. Both are the same height, and they beat a pair from Chinese Taipei.
Ready to play.
Sung and Yu had to save a game point in that second game. They were 19-20 down before winning it 22-20. So Jeetan Bhatt of Australia is our umpire for this one, and Su Xiao Fang of China, the service judge. So the Malaysian coaches, Tan Sheng on the left as we looked at them, and the Indonesian coaches, and again on the left is Eng Hiang, who was an Olympic medalist himself, a bronze medalist in Athens in 2004.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Apriyani Rahayu and Siti Fadia Silvia Ramadhanti, Indonesia. And on my left, Muralitharan and Muralitharan, Malaysia. Tina Muralitharan to serve, to Apriyani Rahayu, level, play.
So the umpire calls for the start of play. The Malaysians nearest to us against the home favourite pair of Rahayu and Ramadhanti.
Service over, 1 love.
Ooh, pushes wide from Pearly Tan.
2 love.
Well, considering that Apriyani Rahayu, I was saying, Jeff,
3
has
love.
first played in this particular tournament, the Indonesian Open, as a 15-year-old. We were talking about the fact, not on air, but you and I were chatting about the fact that Hendra Setiawan is
Service
playing
over.
his 24th consecutive
1-3.
Indonesian Open. He first played when he was a 16-year-old, so if she keeps going as long as him, she could break his record.
That would be very, very impressive indeed.
It would, wouldn't it? Oh, what a good start by the Indonesians.
Service over, 4-1.
What age were you when you started playing international competition?
International competitions, probably about 17.
5-1.
Yeah.
16, 17 years old, I'd say. Yeah.
I don't think I played any at 16. I think I was 17 or 18 before I played senior international competition. Yeah, well, they've got their fans, especially here in Jakarta.
6-1.
Well, they've got fans all over the world, Rahayu and Ramadhanti. Well, 2 years ago, the Malaysians won
Service
gold
over.
at the Commonwealth Games and had
2-6.
a most fabulous French Open. Later on that year, winning the French Open, beating Matsumoto and Nagahara, who of course are two-time former world champions, in the final. That's a lovely shot from Ramadhanti.
Ramadhanti here just stepping
Service
forward.
over,
You can see it
7-2.
right here. Look, just watch her. She's stepping forward already. Just expecting that shot.
Yeah, we talked about that in the last match, didn't we? About taking half chances. And that was a half chance for Ramadhanti. Well taken.
Service over.
I don't think the
3-7.
Malaysians, since winning that French Open, well, for a fact, they haven't won a title since. They were in a couple of finals last year, the Malaysia Masters, and of course the Hong Kong, where they lost to their opponents of
4-7.
today. Do you think it's just the injury problems that they've suffered, that they've gone a bit off the boil? Or is there a burden of expectation? You're born in Malaysia. You know how passionate Malaysians are about badminton. There's always added pressure with that.
There's so much pressure with that. And when you have the kind of support of literally the whole nation, then they celebrate with you when you do well, but unfortunately the expectations come out that when you don't perform so well, there can be a lot of criticism, and it's honestly really hard to deal with.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, poor old Lee Si-Jia, he's been struggling with that, hasn't he? I mean, he's a wonderful player. This women's doubles pair are wonderful players. Why, you know, you can't win all the time. Well, that's clearly in. Yeah, that's a good challenge by the
5-7.
Malaysians.
play.
I thought when the Malaysians won that French
Service
Open 2
over.
years ago, Jeff,
8,
I thought their
5.
style of play, where they were looking to attack, if they were forced to defend, the counter-attack from defence, I found their style of play just delightful to watch.
Yeah, when they
Like that.
yeah, when they do have the attacking opportunities, they do
Service
have a really
over.
strong attack. It's just whether they can get into that position or not.
6,
And
8.
look, it's tricky being the, I guess, because we talk about the expectations, and I feel like every Malaysian badminton player after Chong Wei has this newfound pressure, because all of a sudden, because Chong Wei dealt with it so well, then everyone's kind of expecting you'll deal with it as well as Chong Wei did.
Yeah, and Lee Chong Wei, as an
7,
athlete,
8.
is not even once in a generation. I mean, he was so special. He achieved so much. You know, yeah, you don't find athletes like that every couple of years. That's just impossible.
Yeah, yeah. But I feel like the benchmark has been set, and
Yeah,
it's a hard
8,
task to
4.
live by, to live up to that benchmark.
yeah, that's very well said. So they've done awfully well from a 5-point deficit. Six of the last 7 points, the Malaysians. That's landed in. And indeed into the lead.
9, 8.
We should, of course, point out that the Indonesians are also under pressure, because the Indonesian fans also care very passionately about badminton and about their players doing well.
Service over. 9 all.
That's great placement towards the right hip of Tina Muralitharan. Well, that's a pity from an Indonesian point of view,
Service
because I
over.
thought this lady
10,
was
9.
intercepting extremely well.
Yeah, really promising signs from the Indonesian pair in that rally. Just couldn't execute on that front court shot, taking speed out.
Well wide,
11,
and
9,
it means
interval.
that Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan have a 2-point advantage. Having been 2-7 adrift, they go to the mid-game interval 11-9 up. What a turnaround.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 9. Play.
I would love to know
12, 9.
what the Indonesian coaching advice was there. Certainly. I'm sure Eng Hian would have been urging his players to be try and get on the attack a bit more, I would have thought. Because if you allow the Malaysians to attack, if that's their preferred style of play, you're letting them play the way they want to play.
Yeah, 100%, Jill. This is really good play by the Indonesians to force the Malaysians into that defensive position.
10-13.
And I do think it's going to take a few shots. They're not going to win it in one or two smashes or anything like that. I think that the Indonesians need to be really consistent and persistent. The Malaysians, I feel, have a better weapon in attack. They can finish off rallies quicker, but the Indonesians need to be really pressing.
Nice. Pushed it long.
Service over. 14-10. Service over. 11-14.
Just snatched at that one a little. Muralitharan.
And that's a
Service
missed
over.
opportunity there.
15-11.
She was in such a good position as well. I think that was Rahayu. No, Ramadhanti, I think, sorry.
Service over. 12-15.
Yeah, the body language of Rahayu after the rally, the frustration
16,
of hitting that
12.
wide. I like the thought
Service
process,
over.
don't you? Trying to mix up the pace.
16.
Yeah, I think it was just the execution. She had a really good opportunity to drop that short. Just maybe going for it a little bit too tight.
Ready to receive.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, just I think a bit of overcommitment there from Tina. She was literally out of the court when that shuttle was returned.
Well, it's fluctuating fortunes here, isn't it? Indonesia started this opening game so well with a 6-1 and 7-2 lead. And the Malaysians had a really good spell. And now the good play once again is with the Indonesians. Just 1 point in it. And back level. 16 all.
16 all.
5 of the last 6 points now to the Indonesian pair. Oh, that is just sublime.
Service over. 17.
What a shot.
16.
Well guided into the open court there from Muralitharan. It was pretty tight though. It probably didn't need to be quite that tight, but still a great shot.
Nice block. Oh, that's a beauty, isn't it?
Yeah, nice placement down there from Tina. Most of the smashes usually coming kind of towards the center or straight to the body of the Indonesians, but that one lined up straight down the line there.
And that takes courage, given the sideways drift. Well, slightly lucky net cord from Muralitharan.
16.
I think the sole Malaysian in the crowd.
2 points away from the opening game. Unbelievable. How they kept the shuttle coming back. Well, I think the Indonesians had to hit 3 or 4 extra shots because of the defensive qualities of the Malaysians. Stayed the Malaysian side.
18-19.
Just 1 point in it. Oh, that was loose from Apriani Rahayu, and it got what it deserved from Tina Muralitharan.
Game point 18.
So it is 2 game point opportunities to the Malaysians. Opening game. That's a disappointment
First game won by
on the
Muralitharan
return of
and
serve
Tina
for
Muralitharan,
Rahayu. 21-18 confirms the umpire opening game in favour of the Malaysians. And look at the verbal celebration in winning that opening game from Tina Muralitharan. 19 minutes before the opening game, 21-18.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Up on court. Second game, level, play.
So 1 game to the good. Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan from Malaysia against the number 8 seeds and home
Out.
favourites. Oh, that
Service
is a
over.
service error
1 love.
from Tina Muralitharan. The Indonesian pair, Apriyani
Out.
Rahayu. Oh my goodness me, this is catching.
Service over. 1 all.
Apriyani Rahayu and Siti Fadia Silva Ramadhanti. Well, I'm going to really test you now, Jeff. I know it was
Service over.
desperately difficult to
2-1.
hear anyway what the coaches were saying, let alone being able to understand anything. Did you pick up anything that was said?
Not too much, to be honest, Jill. I was trying to listen in, but look, my Bahasa is okay. It's not that good, and it was quite difficult to hear as well.
Good rally. Oh my goodness, fabulous rally.
Service over. 2 all. Tina to serve. Tina to serve.
Well, last time she served, she made a service error.
Out.
Ooh,
Service over.
2 consecutive
3,
service
2.
errors. No challenges though.
Service over. 3 all.
Well, I thought you couldn't hear what the coaches were saying. I'm guessing that Hoon Tien Hao, former world junior champion in the men's doubles with Tan Boon Pyong, I'm guessing that he's going to be more satisfied because, of course, his players have won the opening game. But if ever there's been a coach that has made a huge impact with one particular discipline, I think it's Eng Ki Hang in Indonesian women's doubles. He's done a marvellous job.
Yeah, definitely great job, but I'll say, what about Park Ju-bong?
Oh, of course, but he's done that over all.
Oh, the whole program, yeah, the whole.
All 5 disciplines.
That's true, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, a good shout. I mean, he's changed Japanese badminton totally. And to think that he was originally coaching in England, and England let him go to Japan.
Oh, I didn't know that, Jill.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Wow.
Service over.
Oh, what might have been. That's nice.
Good placement of this smash to Muralitharan, so a little bit higher. That awkward position where you kind of either drive it back or go under it. He's drawn the error.
Oh, both left it for the other. Brilliant. What a rally!
Yeah, I thought that rally was over, but great retrieving by the Indonesians. At the same time, Malaysians doing well to keep their composure. Sometimes when you are the one attacking and not defending, you get a bit antsy and you try to finish it off too quickly.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons that they're effective in their attacking play is because I think the Malaysians are very good at rotational play. Perhaps even better. Now, what's happening here? Oh, somebody's taking a flashlight, and it's disturbing the Malaysians. I think the Malaysians' rotational play is better than the Indonesians. I think the Indonesians have a more favoured formation, which is Rahayu at the back of the court.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think the reason why they can do that rotation is because both Tina and Pearly, they're both so strong from the rear court. So, yeah.
Let's just try and listen in.
Yeah.
Ah, I think somebody's wearing, maybe one of their accreditations is just catching the light, and the light deflection is really causing a problem for the Malaysians. I'm trying to look down from our commentary position. The Malaysians are just explaining to their opponents. Yep. Yeah, somebody was wearing something metallic or plastic that was reflecting the lights. That's all sorted out. Sorry to interrupt you, Jeff. You were explaining about the Indonesians and their rotational play and their favoured formation.
Yeah, I was just saying that because the Malaysians, both of them do have a really strong attack, there's no harm in either of them being in the rear court. So I think the rotation becomes a bit easier when you don't mind what position you're on.
Service over, 7-all.
Well, we haven't had more than 1 point in it the whole way through this second game so far. Nice. This is a great rally. Oh. Both pairs vying for the attacking play. Both pairs solid in defence. This is a joy to watch, isn't it?
Definitely. That net quality there from Ramadhanti just made it so hard for Tina to take that off the top of the tape. The intention was definitely there to take that early, but it just dropped below the level of the net. So hard to control once you've committed that much forward.
Well, not only one of the best rallies so far, but the longest rally so far at 52 shots. Long of the back line.
Service over, 8-all.
There's that rotational play. And again. Oh, that's a lovely backhand. Another terrific rally. Amazing badminton.
Yeah, just on both the sides of the net. Solid in defense, just trying to break through with the attack. I think there's nothing wrong with what either pair are doing in that rally. Just the error at the end.
Another rally of 52 shots.
Okay, thank you, players. Back on court.
Well, when you see women's doubles played like this, with the rotational play, with the desire to attack, oh gosh, I just love it. Well, it's the first time we've had a 2-point difference between these two pairs in this second game. And it's actually on a run of 3 straight points by the Malaysians.
Well taken by Ramadhanti in the mid-court there. That's what the Indonesians are expecting, because every time there is a half chance for the Malaysians to get onto the attack, they will. So they're not going to give that lift away so easily. So really good awareness to intercept that shot.
Oh, that's a shocking serve. I don't believe it. I really don't believe it. It's gone wide. Oh, this is just getting better and better. Such an entertaining women's doubles. 11-9, the advantage at the mid-game interval. There was some defensive shots that, well, as I said at the time, I found it difficult to believe. 11-9, and they're 33 minutes into the match.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Thank you, players. Back on court. Players back on court. (11-9).
So 11-9, the advantage to the Malaysians, Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan. Well, it wasn't a million miles away from game over. Beautiful block.
Great awareness there
13-10.
from Pearly Tan. This crowd in the Astoris 9 is extremely loud. Jill, I just wanted to point out how hard it is, I think, for all of these women on the court to play with this kind of noise. Not because the noise is bad, but because the noise is shifting between the matches. So when the point is won next door on the next door court, on court number 2 by Hendra Setiawan Mohamed Hassan, there's a huge screaming, so, and it doesn't time with your game when you're playing on this court.
Yeah, it is difficult because the crowd are watching both, and you're right. I mean, they're chanting now for the Indonesians. Just long.
So then 1 second, the crowd is in time with your game because they're screaming when someone's smashing on your court. Then all of a sudden, there's a huge cheer, or the synchronicity of the smashes is on the other court, and then you're like, hey, what's going on? I'm not hitting the shuttle, but they're still yelling.
Yes. Yeah. Very good point. Oh, there's a challenge here.
Ramadhanti challenges called out.
Here we go.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Well, it was a very, very good call by the line judge.
15-10. Play.
That's a nice shot. Even better lift.
Service over.
Well, Jeff, we're fast
11-15.
approaching the point of it's now or never as far as the Indonesians are concerned. They've got to do something to turn this around.
Service over. 16-11.
That's her third service error in this game.
Service over. 12-16.
Oh. Rare occasions, there was slight hesitation between the two Malaysians.
Service over. 17-12.
Good recovery in the end and good placement. Martina didn't do too much with it, but had a really good angle on that smash right between the Indonesian players.
Yeah, that's good follow-up from Tina Muralitharan.
18-12.
Oh, another brilliant net shot.
Oh,
Oh,
nice
super.
shot. Always a little bit risky there when you are going cross court.
13,
It opens up the straight return. So this shot here from Tina going too far cross and Pearly covering the other side.
It's classic when you play cross, you open up the court, don't you, for your partner. and play your partner into trouble. Has to be a winner or force a weak reply. They're going to go cross. Yeah.
That shot there from Ramadhanti set that up. So Tina's shot just a little bit high. Ramadhanti got it down straight away. Put the Malaysians in a defensive position.
Thank you.
And great finish.
Well, she got away with a fairly loose serve. Oh, Tina Muralitharan. No, it's Muralitharan who's asking for a medical timeout. Well, she's had her injury problems.
She had a knee.
I think it was a knee problem that she'd had before. I hope it's not a reoccurrence of that. Knees do take a battering in the sport of badminton. Well, 3 straight points, and they're giving themselves hope. Rahayu and Ramadhanti.
Service over. 19-15.
I think Tina's done a really good job overall today to really put pressure on that front court. Ramadhanti drawn into error there because Tina is standing right there, ready to pounce, especially if it's not of good quality.
That's a super smash across the body of Ramadhanti. And it is 5 match point opportunities for Muralitharan and Tina Muralitharan.
Out.
Fourth service error in the second game from Tina. That's a nice block. Oh, amazing. What a rally.
Oh. And it's gone over.
Would you believe it? The lucky net cord from Rahayu. What a rally.
20.
And just desperation here from Muralitharan. Put this on here. Ah.
Well, even if she had been on her feet, she would never have been able to reach that net
Thank you,
cord.
players. Back on court. Play.
So still another 3 match point opportunities for the Malaysians. That's gone long. 3 match points have come and gone, and only 2 more remain.
The Malaysians here just kind of going in defensive mode, just hoping for an error, I think, from the Indonesians. Good, safe, yet high-intensity play from them.
That's long as well. Well, they're challenging.
Challenges called out.
If the line call is overturned, it's match over. Here we go. It's not overturned, it's way out the back.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 19-20. Play.
19-20. 4 match points have been well saved. 1 more opportunity for the Malaysians. And this time, and Tina Muralitharan sinks to her knees. And nice from Rahayu too, embracing her partner. To me, Rahayu is still far from fully fit as far as that injured right knee is concerned. But take nothing away from the Malaysians. I thought that after a shaky start when they were 2-7 down, after that they were simply brilliant. Good performance, Jeff.
Yeah, definitely draw confidence from there, Jill. It's, you think about 4 service errors from Tina, though. Came close after that.
Yeah, and they still managed to win despite those 4 service errors. 21-18, 21-19 in just shy of 49 minutes. So it is the Malaysians through to a first ever quarter-final at the Indonesia Open. evening time here in Jakarta, and this is the place to be. Istora Senayan. It's where it's all happening. The Indonesian Open, the 42nd staging of this particular event.